This is absolutely Essendon. Welcome back to our little festy corner of the internet. It's good to have you on board again. It's our round 24 preview game, the last one of the year. Preview video against the Pies. Last time we met, of course, was on Anzac Day. Wow, what a week it's been. There was quite a response, a lot of comments to our last video.
Yeah,
have you calmed down a little? What percentage would you say you've calmed down?
From that video, probably quite a deal. The drugs are helping.
Yeah,
they're kicking in.
Medication.
So I'm all good this week. So
right.
Apologies to anybody who may have been offended by the rant. And
the upmarket range.
Well, I don't think anyone was. I think everyone was 100%
there
behind
did
it.
seem to be a lot of consensus amongst the comments, but there was a few that disagree.
They've been banned now, but as always in football, there's always next week.
Yes,
and this is it. We're at that point now where we're looking forward to a big game at the MCG against the Pies. Not our greatest rival, but certainly one of them, and we've got revenge in mind.
Well, let's hope so. I'm feeling, a little. I can't believe we've just got to the end of the season.
It goes quickly.
I just feel like we're just getting warmed up, and here we are. It's it. That is it.
Well, they say time passes quickly when you're having fun, but I'm not sure that's the case for us.
It started well this year.
Yeah, well,
we were buoyant.
It did.
We were up and about.
Yep.
And then after that bye, our fortunes dropped like a piano in a cartoon.
They did.
But it doesn't matter because
they did indeed.
We live in hope.
And we continue to live in hope. And
we do.
We will never abandon our beloved football club.
No.
As much as we can be critical of it and those people that run it and some of the people that play for it.
Yes.
But the club remains. That red sash on black will always be in my heart, and I'm sure in yours.
Indeed.
Regardless of the interlopers that are destroring the place. But
right, okay, so let's get into this.
So we should go back to the positive thing.
Right, okay.
Hang on, let me just... Okay, we're good.
There is a bit to celebrate about the game tonight.
Yes,
there is. We won't have a lot
celebrate, or I don't know. Is that the right word for tonight?
There are some.
Should we say tonight for something that might be watched in 2 years' time?
Yeah.
For the game against Collingwood at the MCG in round 24.
I don't know if people are going to be coming back and watching. Well, they may.
Right.
Anyway, but it's going to be a short window between the releasing this and the game. People might be watching.
So let's not make it too game specific.
Right.
Yeah. Because, otherwise it's only get a 3-hour lifespan.
Right. We probably should have discussed this stuff before I press record.
Yeah. Good.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. The Pies, they've been struggling a little of late, but probably not as much as
you call
again.
that,
sorry, I've got
call that struggling.
Let's stay positive.
Right.
Let's stay positive.
Yeah, go on.
So
spin this.
There's been a number of changes to the Essendon lineup. I think
third of the team.
You're running with a percentage.
Well, that's a fraction, but
Let's go through.
33%.
Let's go through some of the ins and outs, and maybe just
have we got time?
Just a quick opinion, because we don't want to do a lot.
We're going to do a quick video today.
Baldwin.
Yeah, thank God. Why was he ever dropped?
Right.
Next.
Brian.
Well, again, he should never have been dropped.
Wiedemann.
Next.
Okay. Setterfield.
Welcome back. We didn't think you were going to make it back mid-season. We thought you were gone for good.
Yeah.
And we'd have to be... I don't know, can he come off the Ouija board as opposed to the substitutes bench?
Very much...
But he's alive and kicking, and he's back in the team, and we welcome him. He's a terrific young man.
I'm very much looking forward to watching him play. Herr Schnelling.
Good Herr Schnelling is back in the side. Very good. Your papers, please, Herr Schnelling.
Right, out.
Yes.
Kelly.
Oh, well.
Injured.
What?
Stringer. Injured.
Hang on. Stringer injured? He just came back last week.
Caldwell. Injured.
Well, he was injured before.
Guelphy. Injured. Wright. Injured. Draper.
What?
Injured.
So what's Wright's injury? Concrete hands?
It's, I don't know.
So Stringer and Draper came back last week.
They did.
And hasn't Bradley always said, we're never going to bring players into the side who may be unfit? when they come back into the team, we want them to stay in the team.
That has come up, and it's generally been followed by the phrase system over personnel.
Right. So in other words, if I'm to navigate my way through those semantics, he's saying that it really doesn't matter who's playing.
No.
We have built a system that accommodates everybody.
Yep. People can come and go. They can come and go as they please. Won't affect things.
Revolving door policy.
Right.
Well, that's interesting. So those guys are all out injured,
now,
more or less.
Well, it is. I mean, we've said it before. A little disappointed we couldn't see Voss.
Isn't Walla back in?
Yeah, but I don't know how that works because, of course, this is his. Unless he's coming on as a sub, are they going to just?
I think that's probably.
He'll come on probably 18 minutes into the third quarter. Just give him a quarter and a bit.
Oh, I hope he gets a bit more than that on his farewell game. I mean, we're not really playing for anything, so give the guy a fair run.
I would hope so.
Because you'd want him to score one last goal, right?
Yeah.
So have him on the ground for a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, that would be nice. But I don't know. Let's hope it plays out that way.
Yeah.
So So no Voss. I thought that would have been nice to have just sort of seen him. Have a bit of a run. What does it really matter? Worth a try, I thought.
Of course it's worth a try, but when you've got, cattle like Wiedemann to come back in, unfortunately he's going to have to wait his turn.
Okay.
And that turn will probably never come. I don't know. If he's on our list next year, I'll be surprised. The guy is clearly not going to be given a chance, and there must be a reason for it. We've tried our hardest all year to get him in the side, and we failed. Right. So I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's all. Maybe time is up for young Paddy Voss. And,
we couldn't have pushed harder.
We certainly couldn't have.
So, in for Collingwood, Hill and De Goey.
Right.
De Goey likes playing against
us. So, Bobby Hill.
Bobby Hill, it is, yes.
Geordie De Goey.
Yes. Out McCreery, Jacob Ryan, don't know who that is, and Nathan Murphy.
Right.
So, there you have it. So, they are, the Pies are a little depleted.
Yeah,
Nevertheless, we are fascinated to see how the Dons will respond after last week. Obviously, Brad Scott was grilled about it. He's sort of suggesting that the boys do wish to make amends for that performance up in Sydney. It's kind of hard because if they were to win, and with my positive hat,
sure.
If they were to win, I'd be a little angry.
Well, you'd have every right to be.
I'd be a little upset.
Happy to win, as always, but it would certainly make you scratch your head and go, well, where was that effort last week?
Yeah.
But, look, just imagine if they're a 60-point better side this week, if they're a 10-goal better side this week, they only lose by 60 points.
Right.
66.
Right.
So that's not good enough.
Yeah.
They're going to have to be a 15, 20-goal better team, right?
Yeah.
To even get close.
There is a mathematical chance that the Dons could make the finals, but I think that, we'd need Collingwood to sort of show
even
up.
Einstein would not be able to wrap his head around that one.
They'd have to be an hour late, and even then we'd probably still chip the ball around a little.
There's no chance. There's no chance. Let's just appreciate that that's it.
Yes.
The season is over by 10 o'clock tonight or whenever the game finishes, and we shall bid farewell to our great Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody.
Yes.
And our not so great but nevertheless admirable Andrew Phillips.
Yes.
Both those boys will be playing their last game in the red and black and probably their last game in AFL football. So
even though Walla is probably not sort of where he was in his peak, it'd be nice to just see a little flash, a little something on the at the MCG. That would be nice. For us, for the fans, for him too.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty sort of mediocre sort of 8 years or so. I think he made his debut in 2016.
Oh, whilst he's been playing for the club. Yeah.
But hasn't he just been a shining light throughout that period?
Very, very much so.
And with not much to cheer about, in the last few years, he's been the guy that really has lit up the stage for the Bombers more so than anybody else.
Yeah.
And on his day and when he was at his best, there was probably no more exciting a footballer in the competition. And
whether that's kicking a goal or laying a tackle.
Sure.
Either.
I mean, we've been very fortunate to have him in our team. And, he came from a very sort of long pathway to get to AFL football. from his background as a child through to moving down here to Victoria with his adopted or fostered family, and a massive cultural change for the guy. I can't think of anybody who's had such an impact on the club in terms of the cult status that he has.
Yeah.
And, even though we sit around and bitch and moan about the performances of the team and yearn for days where we can be successful, we can at least say that we saw Anthony McDonald-Tipungwuti playing football, and what a fantastic player he has been for this club. So all the best, Walla.
Yes, we thank you for your service in a big way. We will miss that number 43.
Yeah.
Boy, he sold a lot of number 43 numbers, though, on jumpers. You see a lot of that around.
Yeah. Well, it'll become a jumper I think a lot of players in the future will be very proud to wear if that gets rolled out again. So he's left some kind of legacy at this club. I hope he does stay on in some way and remains involved with the football club. Of course, presuming that's what he would be comfortable doing. But I think he's going to be very sadly missed, and I hope tonight the rest of the team really give him a good farewell game, because let's be honest, we never do milestone games very well.
We do it terribly. Yeah. Our record is not great. So that you're right. That would be nice to turn that around. And I mean, you just think back though to the start of the year, that game against Hawthorn when he came on. Was it the last quarter or third quarter? Last quarter?
I think it was the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And then he kicked that goal. Gosh, we were just excited.
It was
about
amazing.
What he could potentially contribute this year.
I think on that point, why don't we just touch on, because I would have that as one of the three most magical moments of his career with us, was that comeback game when he came on and kicked the crowd was just going off their proverbials.
Setterfield got it back to the captain Merritt. That's a beautiful kick. McDonald-Tipungwuti on the end of it. How good's this? The Bomber fans, there's options everywhere, but don't even think about it, Tipper. 588 days since we last saw him on the big stage. Anthony McDonald-Tipungwuti playing footy. He nails it.
Yeah.
What other moments?
One that I remember where I was was the game against North Melbourne. Was that 2018, 19?
Around then,
18
19 maybe.
No, it was 19.
Yeah,
no, it was 2019.
Down at Marvel Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were down. There was seconds to go, and he gets the ball hugging the boundary line and snaps one. Yeah, pretty much over his shoulder.
Yeah,
that was
from
a
very narrow angle, and I think
nice piece of magic.
He got the handball from Laverde. In the pocket,
right.
and smashed it through to win the game. And there was so many fantastic fan videos, taken with their phones from different angles of that moment, which is on the internet somewhere.
Eventually gets it under his control. Oh, what confidence! He kicks it. Clark almost. Fantasia been missing all day. Laverde in the square. Pulses racing everywhere. Oh, who else? McDonald-Tipungwuti! He's kicked it! McDonald-Tipungwuti has kicked an unbelievable goal!
Yeah. And I'd like to just add in, just to wrap that up, his 7-goal performance on the MCG, I think it was the MCG, against Brisbane. When he kicked the 7, which just owned the football that day.
I think that was the same year. Jeez,
it could have been.
It
could have been.
I think it was 2019.
Might have been. Someone out there will know.
Here's the target. Up he goes! Go on, McDonald-Tipungwuti. Make it 7. It's already a personal best. Go on. He does. He's kicked 7. What a performance.
But those three things, I mean, there was many others, of course, all of his incredible tackles.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing more exciting than seeing him just
mow someone down.
Acceleration just to get to that guy and just drag it. He was incredible at that. So, again, thank you so much, Anthony.
Thank you.
We have loved watching you play.
We have. We will miss you.
Look forward to seeing what you do in the rest of your career and your life going forward. And all the best from all of us here at Absolutely Essendon and our fans and our viewers.
Even Simon. Yeah.
So, did you want to come, Simon?
Did you want to
come? Don't be shy. No,
he's just
He never
anyway.
will. All right,
No,
so
he won't.
on that very
So,
positive note,
yes,
I think
we've
we
got-
also had a little housekeeping to do from our Twitter feed.
Oh
Did you
yeah, I
want to do
did
that?
because
Yes.
there was the photo that went out that was out during the week.
We put a caption this photo, right?
Yeah, we did on our
Well,
Twitter
our
feed.
social media team did.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that photo was sort of out on social media, and it was with Brad Scott talking to Merritt and Parrish in the rain. It kind of
Out at the hangar.
It looked out of the. It looked like a fireside chat in the rain. I don't know how that works, but that's what it looked deep and meaningful.
Was it rain or was
And-
it the Essendon supporters' tears?
Possibly.
Anyway,
possibly.
go on.
We're staying positive.
Yes, we are.
and so we asked for captions for that.
For that picture.
Yeah, for that picture. So
On our Twitter, by the way, if you haven't followed us on Twitter, there's a lot of fun and games and shenanigans go
There
on
is.
over there. So
There is,
in
yes.
between videos, if you
Yeah.
want to interact
And
with us and our viewers, it's a good place to
We've
be.
been running our Keep or Cull series.
Very popular.
It
a lot
has.
of culling going on.
Our last one got 1,000 votes, so you're
Sorry,
missing out if you're not
Schnelling, I think
following.
there was,
Yeah.
We might need to take your papers back here, Schnelling.
I felt
so
bad about
who
that
were
one.
who
All right,
actually
so-
won our competition? Because we did
Well-
say that we would read out the best.
The winner.
the
Well,
best one.
I have we narrowed down. I know we got it down to 2 or 3 here.
We had 2, I think, with an honourable mention.
Which would you say? You know what? You tell us. Yeah, why don't you tell us?
No,
who
we
the
said
final
we would
winners-
tell.
Oh, well, we
yeah,
would?
because
All right.
the prize was we would call it out. We would
Oh,
read it
really?
out.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, so you can't
Oh,
give a
geez.
prize and say, well, you tell us.
Yeah, all right,
They
okay.
want to hear you
Well,
say it.
All right, okay, all right.
So we had a couple. We had
So
Ian Hume.
Ian Hume, yes.
Ian, thank you so much for commenting. And what did Ian say?
Ian said, this is Brad speaking. What do you mean you haven't watched the latest Absolutely Essendon episode?
Very good, and I would agree.
He knows how to suck up to us.
Yes, well done. Just for dropping our name in there, you
yes.
get read out. Thank you, Ian, and that was hilarious.
Why don't you read out the one from Kevin Duffy?
Is that a real name?
I don't know who uses. There
Well,
probably
Kevin,
is.
if it is, sorry about that.
But thank you for contributing. Thank you.
You've done a great job, and we like it. Kevin's caption for the photo was "Finals." My name's Brad, not Chris.
All right.
Thank you,
okay.
Kevin, and
Yes.
again to everyone else who participated and gave some. There were some very funny ones.
Yes, there were.
If you were prepared to spend a couple of hours looking for them,
Yes.
and we just want to give an honourable mention to Milan.
Yes.
who is a regular contributor on our channel in the comment
Yes,
sections.
indeed.
We won't use his handle because that could be a breach of confidentiality, but we will just refer to you as Milan. You know who you are, and
Right.
we thank you for your ongoing service and continued participation.
Yeah,
So that's the
indeed.
housekeeping.
But now you've singled out one. You've got to single out. But sorry, he also had a contribution, but it was a GIF, so we can't really
Is
explain
it GIF or GIF?
GIF.
GIF is
GIF.
something you clean with.
GIF. Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. GIF. GIF.
yeah.
I've never figured that out. Is it GIF? It's a GIF. Yeah, it's a GIF.
Hard
Sorry.
G.
Apologise. All right.
So so you'd have to go on to our Twitter account to see Milan's post because it does feature a cartoon, a little GIF thingy.
All right,
so
this is the last preview of the
It
year.
is. It
Let's
is.
see. Go Dons.
We've
We do
enjoyed
still
it.
want you to win.
Hang on, we're wrapping up.
No.
Oh, good. Go on.
No, I wasn't doing it. Well, you're getting all panicky.
I thought I could go.
No. I was just saying we do still want the
My
Dons to win.
contract's almost up.
But people have been asking like what happens to this channel at the end of the season, and in short, we've got no idea.
Yeah, could be it.
No, we've had a gutful. It sounded like a great idea at the time, but now that you actually have to deliver.
Well, now that we've got all these people working for us in
Yes.
social media, marketing, and merchandise department.
There's a lot of different
in
divisions.
post-production, editing,
Yeah.
makeup,
Yeah.
hair and makeup.
Oh, it's a behemoth now.
And Simon. Don't forget Simon.
No.
And actually, we might actually have a place for Hair Schnelling if he's not playing football next year.
Would be good.
Wouldn't that be nice to have Hair Schnelling?
It would.
on our show?
He deserves an interview.
He does. Look, love him or hate him, he's become a bit of a cult hero for us. And
Yes.
as everyone would know, we're big supporters of the unsung heroes and those that destroy our football team. And Hair Schnelling's been one of those.
No,
I'm only kidding.
we're just
I'm only
taking.
kidding.
We're mucking around. But no, anyway, in short, no, we're not going anywhere. We will be around. I mean, what the regularity of of episodes. We're not sure yet, but there is stuff to cover.
Oh no, it'll be regular.
We're going to be here through the finals. Just giving our 20 cents worth. We might even appear for Brownlow night. Is that right?
We are planning that. So we've got a big show planned for the red carpet, the Brownlow red carpet, where we will be watching.
What's that? What does that involve? That one?
Well, it's basically critiquing the frocks that are being paraded down the carpet there. It's the blue carpet, isn't it, at the Brownlow?
Is it blue? I don't know what it is. Is that is it? Oh, okay. Well, what sort of credentials do we have for critiquing?
Well, we're guys.
Fashion, right?
Yeah. So we'll watch that with great interest, and no doubt have comments about the footballers' suits from probably that guy in Chapel Street. What's the name of the place that sells all the suits to the footballers?
To the football.
Yeah.
Where Dyson goes. And
yes.
No, well, it was Soho Workshop.
I
think now it's Sam & Co. Sam & Co. Yeah.
There you go. Free plug.
Yes.
They'll get one extra suit sale out of that.
Right.
So, so we've got the Brownlow. We've got, of course, the finals coming up. So we're going to do a series of shows around the finals and the finals fever.
Will we have a fever?
The Bombers won't be involved.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be a lukewarm. It won't be much of a fever.
People still interested.
36.8 at best. Go on.
We're used to not being involved. So we've got the grand final special. Is that a marathon? Are we doing the overnight marathon for that one?
Would you watch if we did an overnight marathon?
They probably would.
I don't know.
It depends on whether the special homes they're staying at will let them watch after 11 o'clock at night. We've got the season review coming up in a few weeks where we're going to look at the whole season, Essendon's performance, key players, key moments, and that should be a lot of fun.
Yes,
and,
okay.
We're doing the trade period special. There's so much. I mean, it never stops. It's absolutely Essendon. It's the channel that never sleeps.
Yes.
And countdown to the draft.
Yes.
Should be fun.
It should be. There is lots more.
And if I might...
Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Let's not overpromise.
I can't say anything too much, but there might be a special collaboration video coming up sometime in the next few weeks with another very, very popular Essendon YouTube channel.
Yes.
And we are talking about doing something together. Our lawyers are nutting out the deal at the moment.
Yes.
And we
we
will announce more on that one when we get closer to finalising the nuances of the commercial arrangement. So that's that. Over to you. Sorry, Joe.
Wow, jeez. So I think then that is enough for this episode. And, just as
there's one more thing.
Well, what is there?
Multi-Mania.
Oh, my God, the multi. Yeah, all right,
Seriously.
okay. Does that really reflect that my sort of heart is not into in the multi?
Or your bank balance, I'm not sure.
Yes, okay. I know. Well, we are technically still in front. Okay, look, I have given it a bit of...
We've had 2 wins this year, right?
I have given it a bit of thought, yes.
2 out of how many?
Yes.
We've
Two out of 10.
10?
Yes.
Oh, barely. We're
10,
barely
10.
in front.
Yeah, all right, okay. So here we go. I'm just going to read it out. Let's not discuss it too much.
Just go. Give us the selections.
Gamble responsibly. Remember, what's their line?
You win some.
You win some, lose more. Yeah.
What
else?
You could win a whole bucket load.
Okay. All right, here we go. This is the multi. This might even be a 6-legger. I'll work it out at the end. But 20-plus disposals. I like Redmond and Hobbs.
This is the ultimate statement in optimism that you could even suggest that someone's going to get 20 disposals of Essendon.
Right. 25 disposals, Parish and Merritt. Yes, I said it. There
Done.
it is.
Yeah,
2 goals to Langford, please.
Yep. Of course.
And I hope he gets another abusive Collingwood fan that drops the ball in front of him and then he just kicks it from the boundary line again, like he did on Anzac Day. Lovely moment. Thank you.
It was a sweet moment.
Thank you, Kyle. Anytime goal, Mason Cox.
You mean Nick Cox?
Why would I say Collingwood player? Because he always kicks a goal against us.
Team?
Often 2. It's always annoying. This time when he does it, you'll go, well, at least it's in my multi. Okay?
So we've
There's
got
method to my madness.
There's a couple of Cox out there this weekend, right? Which one's the biggest?
There is 2 Cox.
Well, there must be one bigger than the other. What's
So
wrong? Why are you pulling that silly face?
Because
Hello?
Because exactly, it's 80s British sitcom mode. You're like bloody David Brent.
It just turns on.
Yeah,
It kicks in. As soon as I see a word with Well, Cox.
that has
Anyway.
sexual innuendo.
Oh,
all right.
bend
So that
over
comes
and-
to around $7.50.
Okay.
I mean, honestly,
That is an absolute Hail Mary multi, that one.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if I was cynical, I'd say, look, just get Pendlebury side bottom 25 plus, Quaynor 15 plus, and
I think side
Chisholm-
bottom's out. I think he might.
Oh, is he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is not a Collingwood
As
preview,
always.
is it? Oh, it is. All right, moving right
Okay.
along.
All right,
So,
that'll do. There's your multi. That'll do.
I
All
think
right.
that's an excellent multi, and
No, you don't. You just trashed
I
it.
certainly
literally
won't be
34
participating,
seconds-
but I'm sure there's
34 seconds ago.
people out there that hang on your every word.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Very few. Okay.
So I think that's about it.
I think we wrap it
Is
up
that
for
it?
this preview. All
That
right?
was it a preview?
Well,
I mean, we barely even mentioned the game. We're talking
Yes.
about captions on YouTube and Twitter and things.
Yeah, all right.
Tip for the game against
Oh,
Collingwood.
Yeah, no, I don't really want to do one. All right, okay, what's yours?
Oh, I don't want to do one either, actually.
Right. I'd rather
Yeah, let's just let it go.
just leave it at that.
Aye.
Go the Dons.
I don't want
Okay?
any. I don't want
Let's-
anything to be used against me in the court of law.
No.
So, by the way, Craig, you're doing an incredible job, mate, and keep hiding in the shadows. I think we all
Yeah.
appreciate your supple and laid-back approach to being the CEO of our club.
Yes.
And please call your lawyers off.
So, yeah, there hasn't been lawyers. There hasn't been. He's just
Yet.
mucking around. But I think there was quite a few people that suggested that maybe we like our CEO to be quiet,
Yes.
to work behind the scenes. They don't need to be a self promoter.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot to be said for that.
But off on a fishing trip? It's a little
He
quiet, isn't it?
He hasn't gone on a fishing
Allegedly.
trip. Oh,
Okay,
right.
enough of
God,
this.
That'll do.
Guys, we'll see you when we
Wrap
see
it
you.
up.
Who
Yes.
knows when that will be, but it will be soon.
It will be.
And thank you so much to everyone who's stuck with us throughout the season. This is
Yes.
our debut season. I'm not sure whether we're up for a Rising Star Award. I
No.
doubt that very much.
No,
But
no.
for all those that have joined the
Yes.
fun and games,
Well, yes, thank you. And to all the people who have subscribed, especially in the last week or two.
Can we get to 1,000?
We really... unlikely.
damn, it's so close.
Yeah, I know.
That's when the money starts rolling in.
Yeah, mate. You say it like rolling in, like it's...
Isn't that what it is?
Like we're going to need to set up a money counter in the corner. No, mate. YouTube takes 99.3% and they leave the...
Yeah, but you still got to get to 1,000, right?
Yeah, you do.
So we don't
that's
see a
true.
cent until these guys press that
I
subscribe
don't.
button.
Yeah, again, you need to manage your
All right,
expectations.
we'll see.
Okay, it'll
Yeah.
be lucky if it's coffee money. So anyway, but thank you to everyone that has. We really do appreciate you coming on board in this journey.
We do.
All right,
See you next time.
That'll do.
As usual, thanks for watching.
thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Au revoir.
Oh, so Wiedersehen.